Okay, so I had a little bit of time today, so I wanted to show you something very, very helpful when it comes to your high intensity interval training. It's just an app that you could download from your store. It's free. It's called the Interval Timer. This is the one Chloe used for the longest time, and she actually showed me. And it's very, very nifty, especially when you have to look at the clock all the time. This just kind of helps you listen for the horn, and then kind of moving on to your next exercise. So I'll go ahead and click into the interval timer. Just clicking that after you get it installed. So the first thing that you're going to come up on is probably just a list of you creating your routine. So I'm just going to go up here and click it. So I've already updated my HIIT routine, but I'll create a new one just to kind of walk you guys through how to actually set this up. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click add. So I'm just going to click that that plus icon right there. And what I'm going to call this routine is just high intensity interval training, and I'll just call it number 2 because I probably have to give it a different name. Click done. Type is always going to be simple. For warm up, I just usually set this for like 10 seconds because you really won't need much of a warm up, but it does get you prepared for when you do start. So for warm up, I'll just do 10 seconds. So we'll go up here to 10 and then 0 minutes. So that should just be my warm up. For sound, I always use air horn. So just click air horn. That'll probably work for you guys. Next, you're going to go to your interval cycle. So what I'm going to do for interval cycle is it's 10 sets, but it's going to be 30 seconds. So that'll only be 5 minutes. So what you guys are going to have to do is set it for 20, because that'll make it 10 minutes. And what we're going to do is do 2 cycles. So our first interval, just keep it at low, and duration, just make it 30 seconds, okay? And sound, like I said, just do air horn. That's the easiest. And then the high intensity, you're just going to do, again, 30 seconds. So we're going to bring that up to 30. There we go. Click OK. And then sound, again, just do the air horn. Okay? So after you're done, you're just going to click the back arrow. And it looks like you're all going to be set. So you're going to go repeat, and you're going to go 2 cycles. Since 20 sets is only 10 minutes, you want to do 2 cycles for 20 minutes. If you want to do a 30-minute HIIT session, go for it. Do 3 cycles. That'll be 30 minutes. I'd actually prefer that. Rest time in between, make it 0, okay? Because you're just going one after the other. So make rest 0. And then sound, I don't think you'll need anything here, but I'll go ahead and click air horn just as a default. Rest time 0. Cooldown, you're really not going to need a cooldown. So you could just put 0 there as well. And sound, air horn, as always. And then you should be good to go. So I'm just going to click save here. So it should bring me to this screen. So this is my high intensity interval training that I just created. I'm going to click start. Start of my warm up. Okay, so once this clock begins, we're going to get started in our high intensity interval training. Right now, you're doing your very high intensity exercise. So I'm actually going to just talk you guys through this until it gets to the next 30 seconds. Because when you do hear this air horn, when this 30 seconds expires, that's basically when you're going to be going into your low intensity activity. And also, after that 30 seconds expires, you're going to go back into your high, and you're going to continue to do this until your 20 to 30 minutes has expired. So or your low intensity, and you're just going to repeat on and on and on. That's pretty much how you set everything up. I think I might have actually doubled this, so it says I have like 59:19 remaining. Just do it for 20 to 30 minutes, and you should be good to go. Just mess around with it. If you guys have any questions, just holler at me, and I'll walk you through it. So yeah, I hope that was helpful.